the young and brave leader of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, has opened doors to any African who want to meet him, to visit him, or to visit Burkina Faso after adopted visa-free.
On September 11, 2025, Burkina Faso stunned Africa. Suddenly, all African travelers can enter the country without paying visa fees. In just one day, a rule that cost money for years disappeared. Airports, streets, and cities are now open to millions of visitors. This bold move is already changing travel, trade, and culture across West Africa. And everyone is watching what happens next. The announcement came after a government meeting led by military leader Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Security Minister Mahamadou Sana told the public about the new policy. He said that all African citizens can travel to Burkina Faso without paying any visa fees. Travelers still need to fill out an online form before visiting. This makes sure the government knows who is coming while making it easier for visitors. Burkina Faso now joins other countries like Ghana, Rwanda, and Kenya. These countries also made travel easier for African visitors. The goal is to follow the African Union's plan to let people move freely across the continent. This policy is expected to help tourism, trade, and cultural activities between countries. In the past, citizens of West African countries could enter Burkina Faso without a visa because of the rules of the Economic Community of West African States, or ECOWAS. But in 2025, Burkina Faso, along with Mali and Niger, left ECOWAS. The country said ECOWAS was working too closely with Western countries. Even after leaving, Burkina Faso still wants to connect with other African countries. The new visa rule shows the country still cares about Pan-African goals. In 2024, Burkina Faso introduced new biometric passports. These passports do not have the ECOWAS logo. This change shows the country wants to be more independent. Removing visa fees is another way to make it easier for African visitors while keeping control over security with online forms. This new visa policy will make Burkina Faso more visible internationally. African tourists and business visitors can come more easily. This helps the country become more important in tourism, trade, and culture. Experts expect more visitors to arrive, which will help hotels, shops, and restaurants grow. Travelers will also benefit. Business people from other African countries can now explore opportunities in Burkina Faso without worrying about visa costs. Artists and cultural workers can travel more easily. Students can visit for school programs or cultural projects. This policy makes it easier for people to share ideas, work together, and understand each other's cultures. Schools in Burkina Faso will see more international students. African students can join exchange programs, internships, and research projects. This allows students to learn more and meet people from other countries. It also supports the African Union's goal of connecting education across Africa. The economy can grow too. More visitors will spend money on hotels, restaurants, and travel. The extra money can help improve roads, schools, and hospitals. Rural communities can benefit from new jobs and projects. Local businesses will have more customers and chances to expand. Trade between countries may also increase. African business people can travel more easily and find new markets. This makes it easier to sell products across borders. Small businesses in particular may find new opportunities. Trade can grow, which helps the whole region. Even though Burkina Faso left ECOWAS, it still allows ECOWAS citizens to enter without visas. This shows the country wants to keep connections with nearby countries. Burkina Faso is trying to balance independence with working together. The country wants to control its own rules while helping the region. Cultural activities will benefit too. Artists, musicians, and performers can travel without paying visa fees. They can join festivals, shows, and exhibitions. More people will come to watch performances and events. This helps Burkina Faso show its culture to the world. Tourism may increase because of this policy. Hotels, guides, and tour operators will have more visitors. National parks, historical sites, and cultural centers may see more tourists. This helps the economy and encourages people to visit responsibly and safely. The online visa application still exists. Travelers must fill out the form before visiting. This allows the government to know who is coming and maintain safety. Visitors do not pay fees, but the system makes sure the country is secure. This change also shows Burkina Faso's commitment to Africa. The country is opening its doors to neighbors. It wants to help African countries work together and grow. This policy shows Burkina Faso is ready to connect with the continent in many ways, from trade to culture. The government expects many long-term benefits. Easier travel helps people make new friends, do business, and learn from each other. More students, artists, and business people will come to Burkina Faso. These exchanges help the country and the continent grow stronger. It also supports peace and understanding between nations. Tourists from African countries can now explore Burkina Faso more easily. They can visit big cities like Ouagadougou or small villages with rich culture. The removal of fees makes travel cheaper and easier. People may visit more often and stay longer, building stronger connections. Local businesses will also grow. Restaurants, shops, and markets will have more customers. This creates new jobs for locals. Small businesses can sell their goods to more visitors. The economy in cities and villages can become stronger. Early feedback from travelers is positive. Business people, students, and tourists say the new rule makes travel easier. They are excited about more chances for learning, working, and experiencing Burkina Faso. Many believe it will help build stronger links between African countries. Events and conferences may attract more visitors now. Trade shows, school programs, and cultural festivals will have more participants. This allows people to meet, share ideas, and build partnerships. Over time, these interactions will help the region grow and develop. From a political view, the policy shows Burkina Faso is smart in balancing independence with cooperation. Leaving ECOWAS shows independence, but helping African travelers shows the country wants to work with others. This approach makes Burkina Faso a key country in West Africa. The government said the policy fits with its larger plans. It wants to connect Burkina Faso with the continent for business, education, and culture. More visitors help tourism and trade. They also help Burkina Faso become more visible internationally. The country wants to show it is open and ready for partnerships. The removal of visa fees is a big step for the country. It helps travelers, students, artists, and business people. It strengthens culture, trade, and education. It also shows Burkina Faso cares about Africa and Pan-African ideas. The country wants to grow closer to its neighbors and help the continent develop. Overall, this policy is a milestone. It makes travel easier and encourages people to visit Burkina Faso. It helps the economy, education, and culture. It also builds friendships between African nations. Burkina Faso is taking a clear step toward working with the continent. The move shows progress, cooperation, and a vision for the future. Stay with us to see how this historic change will affect travelers, businesses, and African countries. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more news updates from across the continent.